From making calls with my mom's Nokia, learning how to take videos with an iPhone 4, to chatting with friends through FaceTime every day, we've seen crazy things changing our lives at lightning speed.
Maybe someday we can walk out of the screen and greet each other in person.
Indeed, we're a generation observing accelerating technology advancements that's refining the meaning of interacting with things around us.
Since creativity has no limit, more exciting things are yet to come.
Hi, this is Sheila.
And I'm Cynthia,
We are two friends,
sharing our discoveries of this world.
or maybe not exactly this world.
In the recent Facebook earnings call, Mark Zuckerberg talked about his vision of transforming the social media giant, Facebook, into a metaverse company. To get a gist of what is happening, let's talk about this concept of metaverse. Ever since the release of the phenomenal movie in 2018, Ready Player One, Metaverse has been under the spotlight. So, what exactly is it, and how does it relate to us?
The word metaverse is a combination of the word meta, meaning beyond, and universe, which together means beyond universe.
Or a place that mimics reality but views beyond it.
Quoting Mark Zuckerberg's words, metaverse is an embodied internet that you're inside of rather than just looking at. The current idea is that it would be a place where you can do almost everything. Create, play games, socialize, and hang out with friends. Whatever we can do in the real world, this universe beyond our reality is set to be able to deliver it. For short, it is a digital reality.
Recently, many video games appearing in the market have such metaverse tendencies. For example, the popular free-to-game battle royale game, Fortnite. People invite their friends into the game not just to play, but to chat about family, school, and current event. They spend time connecting with each other and real money to purchase virtual skins and heroes. Ariana Grande, Marshmello, and many other celebrities all hosted virtual concerts with millions of players participating.
If you play video games, you might be able to envision being involved in a metaverse. But even if you don't, it will nevertheless impact your life. In fact, some elements of it are involved in your life at the moment. For example, the internet. Metaverse was born when we created the virtual world to enhance our quality of life. The origin of metaverse could be traced back to the early computers. When we store simple information in the computer, we have a reality that exists in the digital form. The computer was our original access to the digitally stored information. But as technology advanced, instead of each computer showing a different set of information, they connected to share a network of information that allows the digital world to live on even if one decides to shut down. This technology, in simple words, is the internet. And as you know, that is not the end of the story. The birth of mobile phones and multinational online platforms add infinite number of access points between us and the digital world. With this digital landscape, I can chat with Cynthia through Instagram and you can see our YouTube videos. This digital world, the metaverse, is already an inseparable part of our lives.
With that, you might ask, if you already have a metaverse, why do we say there will be a metaverse in the future? Are we not already living it?
Well, we're just at the entry point of fusing technology into our lives. The idea of metaverse allows those living in it not just to have access to it through our phone or computer, but also include wearable devices that allow unlimited point of entry between us and the digital world. At this point of our research, we got confused between the difference of augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality, and metaverse. Before we talk more about metaverse, let's take a look at what each of these realities mean.
An example of augmented reality known as AR is using an app to visualize how furniture will look in your house. It is the enhanced version of reality through addition of things on your screen. You know that the chair is not in the room, but your phone can generate a preview in 3D. Being able to physically move around to access digital content and experience hands-free gaming is an example of mixed reality, or MR. It allows us to manipulate and interact with digital objects as though they existed in our physical surroundings. Being able to travel around the world with a single headset is an example of virtual reality, or VR. VR offers users an immersive experience in a completely virtual world that doesn't consider the user's physical surrounding. This is also why it is suggested for the user to use VR in spacious environments so they won't accidentally hurt themselves.
As we can see, augmented, mixed, and virtual reality increasingly connect our physical reality to the digital world. When we say metaverse, what we are actually envisioning in our head is the futuristic digital world proposed by Mark Zuckerberg, where people could do almost everything like how the real world is. It is the future after virtual reality, or more precisely, a future that builds on top of it. But is that really what will happen? Alternative views argue that what we envision as metaverse, where we almost become characters in a game, is not the best model for life. The success of modern technology is built on a need for efficiency. Through a browser, we can teleport from the shopping center Amazon to our library Google. However, in a metaverse, the world seems more ancient. Instead of jumping between apps, we need to stand up and walk to virtual shopping malls. And as you might conclude, this does not seem to resolve our pain of having to dress up to buy something, as well as just going to Amazon on our phone.
The idea of staying in the 2D metaverse we have at the moment, that sounds reasonable. But as we think about how a pandemic has restricted our interaction with reality, the argument that the current digital landscape is sufficient does not necessarily hold true. Life is not always about efficiency. We need exciting experience to keep ourselves happy. If efficiency is the key, it will be hard to understand why we'll entertain ourselves with movies, games, music, and art.
Plus, we're already working on technologies that create the experience of augmented, mixed, and virtual reality, which would ultimately advance into even more advanced digital worlds. It is possible that the real outcome of the metaverse is vastly different from what we could imagine at the moment, but the advancement from a 2D virtual world to a metaverse that provides 3D experience is likely inevitable. What the view does point out is that the future digital universe could indeed be hard to achieve. Current idea of the creation of it is similar to the different versions of how God created our universe. Starting with the structure of the digital universe, creators add rules of how the universe would operate. However, after the structure is set, much of the content will be contributed through the population, like how we can post our own post on the internet and look at our friends' post. Everyone could participate in building what's in this metaverse.
Many people believe in this version of Metaverse, it has the potential of becoming the largest business in the world. With that, market research of users as well as the design, creation, and operation of the Metaverse will be in demand. Aside from Facebook, many other companies will also participate in the development of Metaverse. As one of the world's most popular game development companies, Unity could be the lead of the design and development of Metaverse. NVIDIA, a company that designs graphics processing units for the gaming and professional market, could play a role as well. Even Disney is thinking of incorporating the idea of Metaverse to their theme parks. But that being said, our technology is still far from achieving our idea for this virtual playground. It is coming, but who knows when? Perhaps in 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. We'll be seeing the first version of it.
Could you visualize a world with a metaverse? When do you think this will be a trend? Like how Instagram and TikTok are today? How would it impact your life?
Let us know in the comment below.
And don't forget to like and subscribe for more discussion on topics related to tech, business, environment, and more.
See you next time.
Bye!